A lot's been said in the past few years about how livable Pittsburgh is, but a report last fall from the city's Gender Equity Commission found Pittsburgh is actually the least livable city for black women.
That's when it comes to health, income, employment, and education. Every Friday this month, Lisa Washington will introduce us to black women in the city who are working to change the narrative and empower others. Her first stop takes her to the University of Pittsburgh.
Dr. Valerie Kinlock has called Pittsburgh home for the last 2.5 years. The South Carolina native moved to the city when she accepted the position as Dean of the School of Education at the University of Pittsburgh. She's the university's first African-American female dean.
To think that I am the first black woman to do this work, I mean, it's overwhelming. It is this complex and overwhelming feeling of why haven't we been given opportunities? And at the same time, there's this opportunity, and to ensure that more of us are at the table and in the conversations, I think that's really important.
Kinlock came to Pittsburgh after 10 years at Ohio State. She advises students and oversees faculty. She also has another mission.
I want to increase diversity in terms of racial and ethnic and linguistic representation of faculty, staff, and students in the school. And how do we do that when we live in a city that does not honor and care about and respect black women, so much so that we get decentered in narratives that are even about us?
The dean says she was surprised and devastated about the findings of the city's 2019 Gender and Racial Inequality Report. The research showed that for black women, Pittsburgh is arguably the most unlivable.
It was a big what. It was a big, what are we going to do differently? How might we think about equity by not just thinking about education within a school of education, but thinking about equity and social equality, especially in this city? Like for me, what does it mean to walk into a building like Posbar Hall every day to be the dean within an institution that I think is transformative, I believe is engaging with the community? But clearly we have a responsibility to do better as a university, but then also as an entire city.
She's created a new mission and vision for the School of Education, We Ignite Learning. And she's actively involved in Pitt's Community Education Center in Homewood.
Sitting on the floor with these young kids and reading to them, like that's fundamentally important to what we do here in the school. But personally, that's what I want for all of our kids. I don't want to wait for another 3 or 5 or 10 years and read another report that says the same thing. So now what is it that we need to do to mobilize each other to understand that we need to figure out how to work with each other to change that narrative and to position black women in the ways that we know we are already positioned?
Her hope is that by bringing together those with resources and influence to address concerns, Pittsburgh becomes most livable for all. Lisa Washington, KDKA News.